Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 3 of the podcast. I'm Eric.
And I'm Garrett, and this is the Pre-Work Fix. Hey guys, welcome back to the Pre-Work Fix. I hope you guys have noticed that the audio quality is getting a little bit better, the flow is getting a little bit better, availability is a little bit better. Finally figured out the Apple Podcast issue. Actually very easy. I don't know why I was struggling with it, Mr. IT guy over here. But I just want to say thanks for listening and continuing to listen for our repeat listeners. And I hope we keep your interest flying through this podcasting journey. Now, speaking of flying, what do you use to fly, Candee?
Wings.
Wings. That's our debate topic for the day, our wings. Now you're saying, are we saying wings are good, wings are bad? No. We're talking about what kind of wing is better. Like the wing, like the flats, or the drumstick?
I was really hoping you were going to introduce that we were talking about chicken wings. Because you said, what do you use to fly? And I said, wings. So I thought I'm hoping people weren't thinking like, oh, they're debating like airplane wings or like wing suits. Those are sweet. Ooh. I would love to do one of those wing suits. I would be terrified. It seems like a great idea at the time, and then I'd probably freak out and chicken out. Oh, chicken out.
Chicken out, huh?
Chicken out. Chicken wings.
Nice. Tell me why or which type of wing you like the most, Candee. I'll let you start this one.
Drumsticks, of course. I don't know how anyone else could like anything else.
So are you saying that you play the drums with your wings? Like, do you play with your food? Are you a child?
No, I'm not a child. I'm a man, and that's why you eat a drumstick. 'Cause it's like you got like a big old like like caveman just ripping the meat off. Right?
Yeah, but like
that, I don't eat like that. That'd be kind of disgusting at like a bar or whatever. But that's what I feel like internally.
That's the way I feel.
Caveman.
That's the way I feel, but I eat like a wing, like I just kind of get in there, and you can get all the meat in one bite, which is nice for efficiency if you're going to a all-you-can-eat wing night.
Well, that'd be classic you. By the time I had like 2 wings down, you'd be like 10, and you'd be like, dude, can we order some more?
Is that a fat joke? I just like eating.
Not a fat joke, just the fact that you have your food gone. When we have lunch at the office, I'm like still like getting my lunch out of like the fridge or like getting it ready, and this kid's like, I'm done.
Gunzo funzo there, same as your eardrums. All right, so I mean, I just like you get a little bit more skin with it. It's like, I think, in my opinion, and then you don't have like those weird little crunchy bits. You know what you're getting with. Drumsticks are inconsistent. They're like, you're not always getting the same thing. With the wing, you're pretty much getting the same thing unless it's like one of those like weird half things where it was like definitely a smaller chicken without any GMOs. Yeah,
those things are gross. Like, oh, that's always really gross. It's always the wing, never the drums, like those disgusting little things that like, like, oh, here's your wing. Oh.
I actually had some of the best wings I've ever had when I was in Greenville, but the one thing about them is that there was this one drumstick, right? And it had hairs still. They were like, you could see that it was still like feathers that were just deep fried with the wing. And I was like, that is absolutely disgusting. Like you could pull the fibers off, everything.
That's disgusting.
Still good though.
Yeah, I'd still eat it.
Huge drum guy.
No, but I like drums. I feel like, I don't know how you say you can eat it more efficiently. Because like with a drum, the meat is just all there and you just... But like, there you go. But like with a wing, you have to like get like in between the two bones, and like how do you get it out? I don't know.
It's like that was gonna sound inappropriate. You can either push it up with your thumb or like get at it with your tongue a little bit when you're eating it. But I know that okay. But seriously though, like you kind of no good way.
There's no recovering from that.
But with a drumstick, like I understand there's more meat on there, but at the same time, there's like those like fatty, stringy bits that are like hard to bite into. Like when there's all those little knobs and things, you can't really get in there because sometimes it's like stringy and like weird. And then the bottom, there's like just that weird little knob at the bottom, like the joint part, and it just I don't know. It just doesn't work the same way. I feel like I can clean off a wing. Like
yeah,
one of
but
those...
also on a wing though, there's like the two ends. Like you don't eat the ends. Is
Yeah,
all
but you can get like to the edge better than you can with the other ones. I feel like I'm slightly wasteful with drumsticks, and I'm never wasteful with wings.
However, there's more meat on a drumstick than there is on a wing. So like, yeah, you might be wasting a little bit more, but it's not even wasting because it's like the garbage part. So like the ratio, I don't know what the ratio would be, but I
get you. I mean, there definitely is more meat on a drum, but I just have a more enjoyable experience eating a wing than I do a drum.
Plus, we discovered the other day you don't like blue cheese.
Okay.
When we were out to lunch.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying
that's true. I don't.
Right.
Okay. I see where you're going with this.
With like dipping a drumstick in blue cheese is a lot easier than dipping a wing in blue cheese.
Yeah, because if you dip a wing in the blue cheese, you're getting like the gross knobby end, and you never can get the whole thing. You can't. The way it's. Yeah, I know. I get you.
So with a drum, you kind of just like dip around like
in the defense of blue
cone and sprinkles.
Get some jimmies on there. Yeah. Okay. If you are a big blue cheese guy. Than like this saucy man over here, because he needs sauce on everything.
Yeah.
Then I'd say, yeah, I guess so. I can see where the drumstick can kind of take the lead again. Mm-hmm. But in my personal opinion, those just normal flat wings are just so good. And then you ever see those kids that can just like hold onto it in one on the end, and then they just
crazy.
Really,
just like
rip it out of their mouth, suck all the meat off in one go.
Yeah, it's crazy. Good for them.
Good for them.
Yeah, but I like your point. I am a saucy guy. I love condiments. So really the way I eat my food is, I guess a saying that I came up with like the other week was, food is just a vehicle to get condiments into your mouth.
I think you said sauces, but...
Condiments, sauces, either way.
That's true. I mean...
same thing, I guess. Kind
of. That's true. I mean, it is the same thing. I'm just being a jerk.
Classic.
But yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you were...
So...
You like turned the engine on and you drove all the sauce right into the mouth hole.
Exactly. The more sauce I can get, the better.
That's interesting. I like sauce, and I mean, obviously, sauce is good on everything. It's just like blue cheese is a little too creamy, a little too like ruin the flavor for me.
Especially when you get chunky blue cheese.
I mean, crumbly blue is good on like burgers and stuff, but I won't have like that creamy blue like numb all spicy flavor and like ruin all the flavor and just taste the blue cheese. Kind of blue cheese, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, don't go crazy with it, but...
I know, I see people, like, going mad crazy with it.
Yeah. When they dip, like, the entire wing is just white. Yeah. Relax yourself, please.
Jeez, relax yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Why you gotta be so judgmental on that one, huh?
Critical, maybe?
Being a little critical, huh?
A little critical, which gets us right into the next segment. Although, today, I'm going to take a little more serious note.
Oh.
On critical candy.
You haven't been serious yet?
Well, I mean,
I just...
yeah, I guess. But today, actually yesterday, we're eating lunch, and I see, the way we sit at lunch, there's like a glass window, but it kind of reflects a little bit. I'm looking at myself a little bit, checking myself out, and I see what no man wants to see in the mirror. I think I have a receding hairline. I'm not sure. I'm wearing a hat today just to hide it because I'm a little insecure about it. I mean, my God.
Is your forehead getting a little bit bigger there, guy?
Jesus. But like, I think it's only on one side too.
Yeah.
Like it's just my right side, and the other side is like normal. So I don't know, because like my hair is a little bit longer than it usually is right now, so I'm not sure if that's like just how like the haircut was, and now it's growing back, and like so it's not growing. Like I don't know.
Nah, it's bald in the whole spot.
Oh God. Oh, God.
You're turning into an old man.
I know. I've got like 10 gray hairs and like a receding hairline on the right side. Like, at least if it's gonna recede, get both sides.
Yeah, you really get that widow's peak.
Yeah, so I don't look like a freak.
No, I mean honestly though, like going on one side, you can just get like some sick flow. Nah.
Is there any recovering from this?
Yeah, I mean, okay, it's honestly hard to notice.
I noticed it.
Yeah, but that's because you're critical, Candee.
Yeah, that's why I'm critiquing myself. Everyone else is off the hot seat today. It's myself.
Honestly, guys,
It's myself and my hair.
What the best part was about him noticing this yesterday was he started pushing his side hairs forward on that side, and he just like kept trying to cover up the bald spot, and he's just like, I can't do it, guys. By the way, he's got like about a 1/4 inch of hair there, and it's just like, what do you?
Oh God, terrifying. Something no one wants to see. Is there any recovering from it? I had some fish oil. I heard fish oil is good for like hair. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back. I went on like livestrong.com and looked up like how to stop receding hairlines. You know, I'm like, jeez, this is awful. I can't have a receding hairline at 22. This is I'll be bald by the time I'm 28. I got gray hair. I'm gonna be gray and partly bald in like a couple years.
To be fair, though, being bald isn't the worst. I mean, if you're a good-looking dude, you can be good-looking with being bald.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of my friends that are like getting past, like they're early balders, and a lot of them just shave their head every day.
Oh God.
And they just have like that like little bit of stubble. I mean, that guy in House of Cards, he looked pretty good with the he was pretty bald, and he still looked good in that season 2, I think he was in. So I mean, and I think he was on a cover of a magazine saying he was attractive. So I mean, like, women validated, as long as you keep it short when it's balding and you don't just try and cover it up, and then when the wind blows it just kind of shows. Like, as long as you're not doing that, I mean, I think you just got to own it. But now right now, not bad for you.
I think I'm being a little critical of myself.
Yeah, I mean, you probably should go pick up some Bosley tomorrow, but.
Was that like Rogan or something?
Or yeah, whatever it is, whatever the hair thing is. Isn't
Yeah.
Bosley the hair thing?
I don't know.
I think it's one of those hair things. Rogaine, yeah. Start using Rogaine every day.
Oh my God. Although I don't know. I think it's receding.
I mean, maybe it was always like that.
Maybe it might just be like how
It might
my
just
hair,
be where
it's just
your
like
hair is
more.
like. I mean, I have like a little like
right now.
little pokey bit up here, so like hairlines aren't perfect, man. So maybe you just have an imperfect hairline to begin with.
Just realizing it.
And maybe like because your birthday was, well, no, it was a few months ago now, wasn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, August. We're in December.
Wow, time flies, huh? I was gonna say it was only like last month, but it just feels like it was, but guess not. Maybe you're just feeling older because you're in a job every day and you're not in college anymore. Maybe it's like the first tier of starting to feel older, is actual adulting.
Well, that's depressing.
You know what people do as adults?
What do?
They like to drink.
They do like to drink.
That's a good way to forget about your receding hairline.
That's a great way to forget about the receding hairline. Let's crack open some brews
with bros. I'm going to jump straight into this one a little earlier than Candee instead of him stealing the show with a Founder's Sauce. I'm just kidding. I have the Victory Golden Monkey. We're a fan of golden beers here. Okay, this is 9.5%. This isn't a beer you slam 5 of them and you're going to remember it. This is you have one, you enjoy it, you feel a little bit of a buzz, you have a good time, have it with dinner. Good scent to it. It's a ale with added spice. Throw this one on the Tap app.
I heard about that. Tap app.
Yeah.
We should get that.
That's something like that. I forget what the name is. One of my friends, he's had like literally 600 beers.
Wow, he must be really cool.
Yeah, totally. It is cool.
What I got here is a Saranac Oatmeal Stout, little winter guy sent in by one of the listeners.
Wait, you mean your roommate, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I guess he does listen.
He does listen.
And he did send it into your backpack.
Yeah.
Before he came over, so.
Yeah. So sent in by a listener. Let us sound really cool.
That's some pretty good flavor, the Golden Monkey.
So Oatmeal Stout. He said he's not a fan of it. Oh God, that is dark.
It is dark. It's got some good flavor. I actually on Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Yo, nice header there, bro.
Yeah.
We're back and forth.
Yeah, we're back and forth.
But I actually on Thanksgiving Day for breakfast, I had some breakfast oatmeal stout with Grace. It was great. I had fun.
That's a man drinking a beer for breakfast.
Well, okay, and Grace. So it's not really a man thing. It's just a.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a tough, hardy American thing to do is just to drink beer in the morning. But it was good. It was good with some.
It is morning now. We're recording this before noon.
It's 11, so
It's 11, but oh,
you're such a child.
oh.
Ugh.
Tastes like I'm drinking like purified oatmeal with alcohol in it.
Wow.
Not a fan.
You need to like get some new taste buds.
Okay, let me just call up the Taste Bud Factory and get some new taste buds.
Oh, please do. Because, I mean, okay, I get it because it's like a harsher taste, but like at the same time,
I'm just like
it's got a lot of flavor.
well, that's the thing. I'm not a big like flavor guy. You know, like
Yeah.
like I've had like chocolate beer and like other types of flavored beers. Just give me a regular beer
Yeah.
that doesn't have like oatmeal or chocolate in it.
No, I mean, I
don't
get
like when
ya.
you mix foods in here. No.
I get you, but okay, how about this? Oatmeal stout with barbecue sauce in it. Would you like it better than?
Oh yeah, put any Chick-fil-A sauce in here. I'm in. No, I'm kidding. That'd be
No, that'd be horrible.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually warming up to it a little bit.
Cause like it's got like it's I don't know what a good word is for it.
The first consumption
Sip.
That's the word I was looking for. Wasn't great. First sip wasn't great, but now you know what? It's all right. It's good on a winter day like today, and that's what it's got the cover on. It's got this like cute little bear eating oatmeal in like a
Wait, really?
in like a store. Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it like
Cute little bear.
yeah? It's like Goldilocks. Get out of here! I eat my oatmeal.
You know what would be cuter though? Is if there was a dog
Eating oatmeal.
oatmeal.
You know what I like? Or sometimes even might
Yes.
say love
3 weeks in a row. Let's go.
are dogs. I love dogs. And I love talking about things I love, especially when I'm having a beer. I'm already feeling a buzz from this, guys. It's 9.5% and I had a sip. I'm just kidding. No buzz here, guys. But I do love a lot of things. Today's topic is going to make a lot of people who know me confused, maybe question what I'm saying. But today, Garrett loves cleaning. Okay.
I find that hard to believe. We're recording in your apartment.
I understand. It's a mess at all times. And my desk at work, a mess at all times. But
Very accurate.
so I might not clean often, but the act of cleaning is very cathartic. And like
Okay.
whenever, like if there's a lot on my mind, to clean up my mind, I clean my apartment. And it kind of like it resets my brain. So like say if I have a really stressful week and I clean, that's why I like cleaning on Sundays. I reflect while I'm cleaning. I think about everything that happened that week because I'm obsessed with like rethinking and making sure I remember almost everything.
Yep.
And so I reflect on the whole day and the whole week, and it's cathartic. It makes it so my brain's reset for Monday. So yeah, I don't clean often. Okay, I know, and most of you people that know me, you've seen my bedroom, how much of a mess it is at almost all times.
I don't even think you can walk in your bedroom right now. There's just clothes everywhere, and you're like, oh no, those are the clean ones in that pile over there. Don't you worry.
Let's be clear. I was thinking about this the other day because I like was sprinting to the bathroom, and I had to like there was only like about 10 there's perfect footstep patches of carpet, and I was thinking I'd probably be a good soccer player because I got fast feet because it's kind of like doing like a ladders every day.
You're training.
Yeah, I'm literally training
For
becoming a
MLS.
better athlete, honestly, with my room being a mess like it is.
You're bettering yourself. I like it.
Yeah,
That's
so-
one way to think of it.
Yeah, I mean you got to find the positives and the negatives.
Let me just get these hairs.
Oh my god. This kid over here's been feeling his head. You know, the more that you mess with it, the more you're going to pull the hairs out.
God.
Okay? Now, I understand not everyone can have luscious locks like these.
Oh, shut the hell up.
But cleaning, right? So I clean on the weekends.
Mhm.
Pretty much only on weekends. Because I clean on weekdays, all right?
Hey, you come home from work and you go to sleep at like 6.
All right.
I'm the old man.
Yeah. Sometimes I just get a little worn out.
But then you wake up at like 4. You
Yeah,
Just
and I'm
hang
like,
out for like 3 hours before
Seize the day. So I can tell you one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't spend a lot of time cleaning. And I don't waste any time cleaning. And things that I wasted my time on this week instead of cleaning is probably playing some old classic games that I just like haven't played in a while because it's been saw a lot of my old friends, all the high school friends, and it reminded us of Anarchy Online. Now, everyone listening,
That's terrifying.
none of you know what this is, okay? And I understand. It's an MMO, 17 years old. We played the crap out of it. We never paid for it, but there's a paid version. Definitely pay to win, and the paid version's so much better, but we never paid for it. And somehow, we still have sank easily 100 days worth of hours into it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's unreal that we've done that much. But the world is like endless. It's way too big, way too like ambitious of a game, honestly, for like everyone to know like everything that's going on. And like the amount of research we had to do, and like this past week reading all these wiki articles, and it's actually hard to find like websites that work with it anymore because the game's so old. Right. And it's in maintenance mode, aka they're keeping the server turned on, but they're not updating anything. So
Gotcha. Servers, nice.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. So, but but the thing is like it's a good game. It's such a classic. There's so much to do, so much to learn, and honestly, like it's just so good.
It's a whole new world. Sorry. A little Aladdin drop in there.
Yeah, a little Aladdin. Are we gonna get copy striked?
Probably.
I'm just kidding. It's not like we have any monetization on this, anyways.
Disney's gonna sue us.
Probably. Chia Critical Candee. I'm gonna see that news article. Critical Candee gets sued for singing Aladdin during podcast.
See his receding hairline here.
See his receding hairline here. We really get that kind of media coverage doing this podcast.
Yeah, so maybe we should just really try and get sued real quick, because they can't sue us for anything. They could sue us for like the beers that we have and the pens.
Oh, you're saying they can't really sue us for anything because we don't own anything.
Right, but then like we'd get media coverage and be like, oh, well, we're getting sued. Pre-work fix. Follow us on Spotify and iTunes.
Yeah.
And Instagram. And everywhere else.
Good. Well, calm yourself there, Mr. Pluggy over here. What did you waste your time on this week?
Long week here at work. So other than that, I did Cornhole League started.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that, yeah.
Dropping bags.
And losing.
And losing, yes. Yep. It's a 3-game, like you play 3 games against the same team. We lost every time. They were very good. Well, actually, we didn't lose too bad. Like,
yeah, you didn't lose nearly as bad as Duncan and I.
Yeah, the spread on your games was like 20 points.
Yeah.
And you played at 21.
Yeah, I'll give you all a quick
synopsis
of what the games were for us. 21-9. First game. Okay. Maybe they just schooled us and we were coming back and maybe we were going to do better the next game.
Sure.
21-1.
Okay.
Next game. Then 21-4 for the third game. So, yeah, we were on the low end. We lost. And I did not play with Critical Candee over here. He played with his roommate. And I played with my boy Duncan. But
Shout out Duncan. And Matt.
Yeah, let's not just call him roommate. But yeah, we both suck at cornhole. But the thing is, it gets us out of the house. It gets us doing something instead of just coming home and just like playing Red Dead or whatever the next game may be. During these winter months.
We can't go outside. Not that we really do that anyways, but...
Outside? Where's that?
We played kickball over the summer.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's so much fun.
That was so much fun.
And subtle brag, but we won the championship. So.
Yeah, we did. Sports are dope. Oh, so yeah, let me just get back to what I was saying before you cut me off. You're pulling a me here. You cut me off and then just ran off on your own tangent.
Sure did, there, guy.
Yeah, so cornhole, I guess, is what I wasted my time on this week. Lost all 3 games, but by like an average spread of like 6 points. So I guess you could say I'm a little bit better than you. Or maybe the other team was a little bit better than my team.
My guy was getting like 3 cornholes every single time.
So Matt's guy was just...
All right, guy. Well, whatever.
Regardless, we had fun.
No,
I guess that's all that matters.
You guys are definitely better. I suck at cornhole.
Well, we'll find out next week because we're playing you guys. Let's go.
Yeah, Bilbo Baggins versus Holy Corn.
I'm going to be dropping bags in holes.
Good, man. I'm going to get woodies daily, all day.
Okay. Yep. That'd be madness if you were dropping that much wood.
Sure would be some media madness on there, guy. This week, we should talk about the most highly anticipated game of 2018.
Red Dead already came out.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That is the most
nerd
hype game I'm so hyped about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate best game 2018. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to sink way too much time into a fighting game. It's going to be epic. I'm going to love it. There's so many characters. There's so many new stages. There's so many old stages. It's going to be the best game, best Super Smash Bros. Game ever, right? And I'm pumped about it. I think everyone who's a Super Smash Bros. Fan is pumped about it. It comes out next week, bro. Or this week for listeners, because it's on Sunday. And so I'm super pumped about
What's
it.
the date? It's like December 7th or something,
I think
right?
so, yeah. I don't know the exact date, so that's why I didn't say it.
Okay.
But this week, I am pumped. Trust me, don't let me not knowing the exact date make
I was
it
gonna
seem
say,
like
I'm not nearly as pumped, and I know the date.
I think it's because I said it like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't like looked at it in a while. But that's what I'm freaking pumped about this week. And it's absolutely maddening to me.
You want to know why I know the date?
Why?
Is because I don't pay for Spotify, and then like an ad has come up all week.
Yeah.
You know, media, Spotify. Listen to us on Spotify if you want to. There you go.
Oh, yeah, totally.
A little self plug. So besides Spotify, you know where else you can follow us is YouTube. What I saw crazy on YouTube this week, Kareem Hunt. Come on. That I had so much hopes for you. You know, you're on my fantasy team, one of them. You've been killing it for me all year. And you go and do something so stupid. You had such a promising career. And you just go and you punch and kick a woman. Did you not learn from Ray Rice?
Wow.
No,
That's terrible, though. Like,
yeah, no, it's terrible. Like one, you shouldn't be hitting anyone, regardless. It wasn't even like in a bar. It was in like a hotel lobby or something. Like, what was his deal? So, which not that like, oh, he was drinking, so that's like acceptable. I'm not saying that, but like, one, you shouldn't be hitting anyone. Two, hitting a woman, dude, come on.
Yeah.
What kind of trash is that? Goes and then like guys are holding him back, but like meanwhile, let's not forget this is like the best running back in the NFL. So he's just like fighting off the dudes to like get back to like the woman.
Yeah.
But like, come on, man. So
that's wild.
So Friday night or Friday afternoon, which I find hilarious because this happened in February. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew about it until TMZ released it. TMZ also released the Ray Rice video. So like TMZ just like waiting, like he's about to make like a Super Bowl run. Sorry, sends it out.
Yeah.
So TMZ, you're on my hot. No, you know what? No, thank you, because I was gonna say you're on my hot seat for ruining my fantasy league, but that's fine.
No,
I'll miss out on $100 for this scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People need to know about that.
People need to know about that.
That's
but
messed up.
So he obviously got released by the Chiefs Friday night, like 2 hours after this happened, which I guess they were in practice and they're just like, yeah, you got to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely unacceptable. So,
but Kareem Hunt, media madness, because that was absolutely madness. A little other media madness. I've got my phone here. Prices of iceberg lettuce soared after the CDC announced the romaine lettuce E. coli outbreak.
Wow, dude, that's
cool.
that's really good for those polar ice caps. You know, for Antarctica and the North Pole. Mm-hmm. Santa must be booming right now with that iceberg lettuce on sale, though. You know what I mean?
Santa. We're in December, so we can talk about Christmas without being criticized. Whoop whoop. Or whatever other holidays you guys, you guys.
So would you say that, like, Christmas is one of your top holidays?
Definitely a top holiday. However, it's not my top 5 segment of the week. It's back to me. I did week 1, self-rattled myself. Like, I thought I had the idea of the top 5 Marvel movies, self-rattled myself. Last week, Garrett did top 5 Thanksgiving food. He was in the holiday spirit. That was great. And then I was super hungry, so we had to end the podcast a little early so I could go eat.
Yes.
This week, with a pre-work fix, we talk about things you should be doing after work, during work, talking about work. Top 5 drinks at the bar.
Ooh, okay. That makes sense.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, so like a happy hour special.
Yeah, so I'm going to allow the rules. You can go as specific as you want, so you can get right down to the beer or like type of alcohol, or you can just be as broad as you want. However you want to do it is on you. But I'll go first, give you a little bit of time to think. Okay?
Deal ski.
So my number 1, double vodka soda.
Ooh.
The Dubski.
The DVS, double vodka soda.
You know, the soda's good because it's a little bit hydrating and also
No calories.
Carbonated water. And you get the double vodka because of the fact that some of the bars we go to, you know, you go to the bar, you finally get your drink, and you're not getting back up there for like another hour.
It's definitely efficient.
Yeah, it's efficient.
It gets the job done, fewest calories, and getting the double means you get more liquid, so you can nurse it a little bit longer, and you don't have to worry about going back to the bar. It's the most efficient drink.
It is because like you're gonna get more than one anyways. You may as well just get the double. Number 2, would it be allowed to do single vodka soda?
I would say you could, but but really, guy,
you're right. That's a little bit.
When do we get single vodka sodas?
At the end of the night. This is the last drink. We'll get one more vodka soda.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give another one. That's a little
unfair.
Yeah. So number 2, if we're not getting vodka sodas, probably just an IPA. Anyone, like, you know, just look behind the bar, see what they got. Usually try and get something I haven't gotten before, because why not?
Yeah.
Experiment. Then maybe talk about it on Brews of the Bros. Maybe pick it up at the store. Give it Brews of the Bros, you know? Number 3, probably gin and soda.
Oh. You're a big gin guy. You have that whole big handle of it.
I am a big gin guy. I usually don't get it when I sometimes get it when I'm out. I'm usually just sticking with vodka sodas, but gin and soda, not gin and tonic. I don't really like tonic. I think it's like too sweet and like it's almost like
gross.
It's almost like syrupy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not a tonic fan.
No, I'm not a huge fan of gin and tonics because they taste like Christmas trees.
Well, it depends on what kind of gin you get.
That's true, but
so it's not the tonic that makes it taste like Christmas trees.
But it's just like the whole mix.
No, but like if you get gin and soda with a lime, real good.
I mean, I have gin in my liquor cabinet, but I also have like.
Let's go. Number 4, right? Yeah, 4.
Sure, is there, kiddo?
I'd probably go rum and Coke.
That's good too.
I love a good rum and Coke.
Side note, favorite rum.
Oh, you know what? Rum I had. My sister got it for me for my 21st birthday. And I think it's brewed or distilled.
Yeah.
Distilled in Maryland, I think. George Ocean.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it, and then she got it for me because it had like, my sister likes to do like themed presents, so I had like an anchor on it, and then she got me like a shirt that was like a Hawaiian shirt, so she was trying to go like tropical boat stuff.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, I've never had this before, but the bottle looked cool. I was like, okay, tried it, super good. Like,
nice.
I usually don't drink rum straight because you're not a freak.
Yeah.
But
good liquor straight is good.
This rum, and it like also wasn't even that expensive because I looked it up because I wanted to buy some more, but like you had to, it wasn't sold anywhere up here.
Yeah.
But it was only like $25 or something.
Wow.
That was really good.
That's awesome.
But getting back, yeah, rum and Coke, not rum and soda. That'd be a little weird. Rum and Coke with a lime. There you go. Delicious. Feel like a pirate. Love it. That's a good summer drink. I wouldn't really drink it in the winter. Number 5, probably just a good old shot of tequila.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good old shot of tequila.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know, you usually have like a vodka soda or something, and then you're like, you know, let's really get the night going. Shot of tequila, you're ready to go.
I like having my shot of tequila. Now, normally you lick the salt, you get the lime.
Just be a man, put it down.
That, or I like going with an orange slice. Orange slice is nice. I had a lot of those actually.
So that's my top 5. Recap, so because we talked for a while. Double vodka soda. 2 was an IPA or beer. I'll just say beer in general.
Yeah.
I'm not going to limit it to IPAs. 3 was gin and soda. 4 was rum and Coke. 5, shot of tequila.
You're saying a lot of good things here, and like I agree with almost all of them. But like I'm gonna try and be a little bit different here because like you're saying things, and I'm like, man, that should be on my list too. But for me, I would say that any of these are interchangeable to be number 1 or to be number 5. Because with this, there's different moods, different situations where I would have a certain drink. Like I'm going out downtown and I'm with the boys and we're just trying to get drunk. It's going to be like beer or vodka, right? Because that's just like college, right? But for like some nights where you're trying to chill out, there's different drinks that are better for that kind of situation. You know what I mean?
that's fair. So that, you know what, that's why I did
Or
the
like when
countdown.
or like when I go to the casino, like I like only having scotch because I like to smoke a cigar when I go to the casino because I'm a freak.
That's a man right there. Scotch.
It's good like flavor on them taste buds. So okay. I'll give you my top 5 here though, instead of the sprawl of comments. So I would say in my top 5, I'm going to start with scotch. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I drink scotch 2 different ways, either neat or with soda.
Okay.
So I would say like you get that Dewart's, that like not great scotch. You have that with scotch and soda. You have that with soda.
Yeah.
Because like you get the good scotch flavor, but you don't get ruined by like the terrible aftertaste of bad scotch.
Yeah.
But if you get some of that Macallan like double cast, like 25-year,
whoo-wee,
that's like $12. That's still cheap on the nice scotch scale, right? That's still cheap, but that's got good flavor. You have that neat because you don't want to like water that thing down.
Yeah, of course.
But I've had a Macallan 35-year. That was pretty good.
Was that in Seattle?
Yeah, that was $26 for a shot, which still, again, is
Thanks,
not that
Mark.
much. Thanks there, Mark. I didn't pay for that. But anyways, I had 2 of those. Anywho, I would say number 2, vodka soda, double or single. Because vodka soda is just like, it sounds like such a loser thing to say because it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to vodka soda. But like, yeah, hydrate. You don't get hungover from all the sugar and stuff because all your only carbs or anything that you're really having are the vodka. Right. Versus like a rum and cokes and things like that. You're getting a ton of sugar in that night, so you wake up wicked hungover. So number 3, I'd probably put double IPAs or hazy IPAs. I want to not be able to see through my beer. Is like my ideal beer, and it tastes like a garden. But no, double IPAs are so good. See, like a vodka soda is great if you're like, again, going out with the boys. You got nothing going on other than just going out to drink. Vodka soda is great. Scotch, good for the casino. Double IPAs, good for also hanging out with the boys, but you're just hanging out.
Yep.
And you're wearing you're going out to the bar wearing a t-shirt and jeans. You're getting yourself a double IPA. Like I'm not wearing that like going out dress shirt where it's like untucked. Probably shouldn't be because it's like way too long. It's like a work shirt, but.
And me having like 6 buttons undone.
Yeah. You go deep with those dress shirts when you go out.
Yeah, it's usually like 3.
But those are vodka soda nights. They're not beer nights. Beer nights are t-shirts and jeans, like sports t-shirts. You're going out to watch the game. You're drinking them IPAs.
Sports.
My next one on the list, number 4. I haven't drank it in a while, but like I've been thinking about getting some because like I just like miss it. I haven't had wine in a while.
Whoa.
Little wacky wine sesh. I would say my favorite wine's probably like a Merlot.
Okay.
Or a Cabernet.
Sure.
Because they're both really dry, both like tasty. I don't know, just tasty. Good. It's just good.
Real wine customer. It's real tasty.
I've gone on the wine trails once. Nah, it's been like 3 or 4 times. But I've been I've been the DD like 3 out of 4 times, so I haven't drank. I only drank I think on the wine trails once since I was 21. But
what about before 21? You said since you were 21.
And so Merlot's really good. It's a good wine. I've had. There's so many different brands out there. I can't give a good brand, but I could give you a good brand, but there's so many out there that are good. Like it's. But shout out to all the local wineries on that on the wine trails of New York, upstate New York, Cayuga. Okay, so I'd say wine. Yeah, specifically Merlot or Cabernet. Okay. Now those are good for like a chill night where you're like at home, you cooked a nice dinner, and you're just hanging out. You're having a few glasses. You're just like not getting drunk or anything.
First time that I drank was like Christmas Eve with my family. I had wine. Wow, that sucked the next day.
Yeah, you can get some pretty bad hangovers from wine.
There's so much sugar, and you're just like, shit.
Number 5, I would say is Moscow Mules. If you know me, I love to get Moscow Mules. Love. I would almost put that in a love segment at some point because Moscow Mules are just so good. The ginger beer is good. The vodka is good. The lime. Depends on where you go, but sometimes they put lemon in there, and it gives it like extra citrusy bits.
Mm-hmm.
And the copper cups are cool, right?
Those are sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I've acquired a few of them, and they're good. Moscow Mule is maybe even contestant for number 1. But I just don't really drink them anymore because they're too sugary, and like I can't like consume that much sugar anymore. Not because I'm trying to be on a diet. It's just like it's just so sweet. Like
you sound like such an old man. Just a little too sweet for me.
It's just really
can't handle all the sugar.
I just really can't. Like it's just really sometimes it's just too much sugar for me. But ginger beer, vodka with some lime and lemon, you like mash them in there, put it in a cool glass. It's like everyone's like, oh, what's that guy got in there?
Well, I mean they know it's Moscow Mule because do any other drinks come in a copper cup?
No, but like
So they know
everyone's
so they know
intrigued by that awesome cup.
It is an awesome cup. But you're like, oh, what do they have in there? Oh, he's just drinking wine out of a copper cup.
Actually, I was at this bar in Greenville. I don't remember what it was called, but it was on the rooftop of some place. They had this Moscow Mule, which was the size of the amount of liquid as 15 Moscow Mules. Not kidding, 15. Thing was like $200 or something like that, and you're supposed to get like a bunch of big straws, and like everyone's like gets around like yes, woo, but like wicked expensive. This massive cup, and I was like, hey guy, like what's that for? He's like, what do you think it's for? I'm like, big Moscow Mule. He's like, of course. I'm like, all right, like you didn't have to be a jerk.
One.
Hey, I'll take one of those. $150, buddy. I'm like, okay, a little much there, but that's okay. So, I think today's top 5. You didn't rattle yourself, so that was an improvement over last time you were the top 5er.
Yeah.
And I rattled on.
Well, enough with your rambling on about drinks. Let's close this baby out.
Yeah, it's about lunchtime, huh?
It's about that time.
Are we always ending because of food?
Yes.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
We're growing boys. All right. So. Speaking of food and eating and growing, have some wings at happy hour, and not none of them drumsticks. We're not like joining the drum line, some college team this week, right? We're just eating some wings, watching some college games, right? Eat the wings,
okay,
right?
Or drumsticks, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna get a mixed bag.
Yeah. I
was gonna say basket, but
I wish you could like, can I get only drumsticks?
Or like only wings?
Because like when I order wings for like myself, I'd just like, can I get only? But regardless, whatever.
It's just in the bag and they just toss her down.
Yep.
Make sure you purchase some Rogaine.
Oh. Yeah.
If you got that receding hairline though.
Yeah. Hopefully none of our listeners.
Or shave your head.
Maybe next week. Candee. Bald. Would that be crazy? Yes, that'd be crazy. I'm not doing that.
I'd be critical Garrett over here. Like, why'd you shave your head, bro? Get yourself a Golden Monkey beer while you're out. Now I know this thing's a specialty beer. You're not gonna find it everywhere. But if you go to a good beer place, they should have it. I don't know about on tap, but I know they got it in the bottle.
Maybe don't get the oatmeal stout. It's only okay. Definitely don't get it when you're out. That's definitely like a home beer. But yeah,
it's only okay. It's coming from the words of Candee 2 weeks in a row. It's only okay.
I gotta find some better beer.
Maybe we shouldn't accept beers by the listeners anymore.
Yeah, enough with the listener beers. I'm going on to my own.
I think this week I'm just gonna be playing Super Smash Bros. As soon as that comes out, that's what my life will turn into. Maybe we won't even record a podcast next week.
Sorry, we're taking
a break. Gonna play Super Smash Bros. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed today's episode. You can follow us at the Pre-Work Fix on Instagram, Facebook, literally everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
There's nowhere else other than Twitter there. But
I was like, just mention the last forum that we're on. And YouTube.
Oh, and YouTube. Subscribe. Smash that like button. Get that view time up. But we're not YouTubers yet. We will be recording in 2 episodes, I promise. It'll be up there.
It's a promise.
I'm making a promise.
It's a promise.
But anyways, guys, talk to you next week. Hope you guys have a good work week. This has been the Pre-Work Fix. Peace out.
You're just going to rock the peace out every week.